Have you been applying for jobs, sending in email after email after email, and there seem to be no response to your email? Sometimes the emails that you are writing to the recruiters are simple, taken straight into the recycle bin because they are not professional emails. So, in today's video, we are going to be talking about how you write a professional email when you're applying for a job, because some of the emails that we write to our recruiters are not professional emails. If you are new to my channel, my name is Pauline Popomoyo, and in this channel we keep things real. And for the returning subscribers, thank you so much guys for your love and support. I really appreciate it. Without wasting any of your time, let's get into it.
No comparison. I'm a savage, yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet, yeah. Sassy, moody, nasty, yeah. Hacking, stupid, what's happening? What's happening? I'm a savage.
So what is a job application email? A job application email is essentially a cover letter which is formatted for the email. So when they are asking you to send an email, they are simply asking you to send a cover letter. So one of us guys received this email from a recruiter. It says, because I'm a compassionate person, I will advise that next time do not apply like this for a job. This is unprofessional. No recruitment company will honor this kind of application. Not even a proper introduction about yourself. Also note, we are not hiring for healthcare assistant but for registered nurses only. When a JD is posted, always take your time to check and read well about their guidelines. All the best, regards, blah blah blah. This is surely a compassionate person guys, because other recruiters will simply take your email and throw it into the recycle bin. So it's important that you write a professional email, and this is what we're going to be talking about. When you are sending your email, you have to make sure that it is at least one page, which means whatever you're going to be writing in your email, if you copy it and paste it to Word, it should at least be one page. Before we talk about what is supposed to be in your email, the most important thing is the email address itself. When you are writing an email, your email address has to be a professional one. I have seen email addresses where people say maybe Bootylicious Popo. You are applying for a job, it is not Pornhub, and no one cares about you being Bootylicious. So have a professional email. For example, my email is pauline.popo.moyo@gmail.com. I've used my name, my pet name, and my surname. You can also use your name and your surname. If your name and your surname are taken, you can use your name and your surname, maybe, and your date of birth. Maybe Pauline Moyo 785, whatever your name is. So when you're writing an email, your main objective is to prove that you are the perfect fit for the job. Why do you think you are the perfect candidate for the job? So first and foremost, when you're writing your email, you are supposed to start with a clear subject line. What is it that you're applying for? Because I've seen emails, I've had an opportunity to shortlist candidates for certain organizations here in UK, and I've received emails where someone just sends an email without a subheading. We need to know what role you're applying for, because just don't assume that because you've been given an email to apply to that organization, they will automatically know that this is a healthcare assistant applying. Maybe that's the email that they use for all vacancies, whether you're a cleaner, whether you're a doctor, whether you are whatever position, maybe they use that one email. So you have to have a clear subject line. Application for a position as a registered general nurse, application for a position as a healthcare assistant. Then you need to have a formal salutation. Avoid things like dear sir, madam, to whom it may concern. Most of the time, when there's a job ad, they tell you who you're supposed to be sending the email to, whether it's the recruiting team or it's the recruiting manager or it's the HR. You appropriately address your email. Don't say dear sir, dear madam, or to whom it may concern. That is old-fashioned. To the recruiting manager, to the recruiting officer, to the recruiting team, to whosoever is mentioned in the job ad. So after letting us know whatever role you're applying for, the next thing is to effectively introduce yourself. I'll repeat that statement: effectively introduce yourself, which means your introduction is supposed to have a punch, it's supposed to have a hook, it's supposed to leave me intrigued, it's supposed to leave me wanting to find out more about you. So you have to effectively introduce yourself. So you tell us, for example, I am writing to inquire about the opening for a healthcare assistant role. I offer 5 years experience in the healthcare industry. Then you try and create intrigue. Tell us something which is going to make us want to open your CV, whether you're telling us about your significant accomplishments. For example, I won Nurse of the Year, or I won Healthcare Assistant of the Year, or the Best Home-Based Care Nurse Award of the Year, and you feel this is going to be whatever benefit it is for the organization. You are simply trying to sell yourself. You have told us that you've got 3 significant accomplishments, and you have only told us of one significant accomplishment, that you won the award for being the best carer of the year. And just because you have raised that interest, you have aroused not aroused. You are supposed to create an intrigue. So just because you have said you've got one significant accomplishment, I, as the recruiter, will be interested in knowing what other accomplishments do you have. And if I'm interested in knowing what other accomplishments you have, I'm going to click your CV and open and want to find out more. You get what I'm saying? Because you have created that intrigue. And then the next thing, you tell us why you are interested in the company. Because the tendency is, most of us, we don't bother ourselves finding out anything about the company, but just because they've got a healthcare assistant role, you just apply for the healthcare assistant role, you just apply for the nursing role. What is important is to find out more about the organization and show it to them that you have read about them. You know that they've got the best CQC rating. You know that they won the Best Care Home Award of the Year in 2022, or they won, 2022 is not yet over. You are showing that you have read about the organization. You are interested in the organization. You know that last year they won an award for being the best care home in 2020 or in 2021, and it is the best one ever in England. You need to tell the company why you are interested in their organization. Simple, you are highlighting the organization's achievements and how they're attracting you to the company. Not to apply for a role in a company that you know absolutely nothing about. Then the last thing is to thank them. Thank you for taking your time to read this email. I welcome the opportunity to speak with you if you feel I'm the strong candidate for this role or any other role within your organization. It is important that you tell them that you're interested in any other role within the organization, because at times they can be offering a healthcare assistant job and all the vacancies are filled, but after reading your email and reading your CV, they're impressed with your CV. They've got senior care assistant role, they've got a live-in carer roles, they've got domiciliary carer roles. They can offer you any of those roles if you have indicated that you are interested in any other position within the organization. So it's important that you mention that at the end of your email. And then when you're thanking them for reading your email, you're being courteous, because the recruiters receive thousands and thousands and thousands of emails. So you don't lose anything by being courteous. So this is it, guys. So when you are writing your email, applying for a job, make sure you include the following: your purpose for writing the email, that is the subject, which role you're applying for, why you feel you are suited for that role, what value or what benefit are you going to be bringing to the organization, what are you going to be bringing to the table, which makes you different from all of the candidates who are applying for this job. And last but not least, what makes you qualified for this job. So all those things that I've mentioned are supposed to come out in your email, and your email should be at least one page. So this is what you're supposed to write when you are writing an email, guys. And if you want me to put together an email, because I was just adding 1 or 2 or 3 things in between, so if you want me to do a short video where I'm going to be showing you an example of what a job application email is supposed to look like, you comment down below and I'll surely do that video. And don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Much love from me to you. I will see you in my next video. Bye. They've got domiciliary care. They've got domiciliary care. They've got domiciliary care